Hey guys, XJ9's here, and today's gonna be a video about how to do the hard mode Sanctum and Rebirth with magic. Magic's probably my favorite style, honestly. I kind of just want to stop doing necromancy, and we're just gonna use magic now. And we're just gonna go into the gear right away. So first off, fully tectonic set. Again, there's no set effect, but it is a damage bonus, and as long as you have blubbers, you should be absolutely fine. Relentless 5, Crackling 4, Biting 4, Genocidal. Genocidal's not important, you can honestly ignore that, so just Biting 4. And Lucky 6, Mobile, and Impatient 4, Devoted 4. You could take, instead of Lucky, Lucky, it's actually Lucky 4. Instead of Lucky 4 Mobile, you could just take like Enhanced Devoted 4, and then a Biting 4 Mobile. I haven't really done that, to be honest. Maybe I should, just because, Enhanced Devoted helps a lot, but, sometimes we just want to camp Soul Split. Suck Cape, obviously, Essence of Finality with a Gothic Staff. However, this is mostly for the last boss, and honestly, you could even argue it's not even good to use in general. You probably want to use an IBAN Blast, Essence of Finality. It just does, like, pretty much twice damage, but it does cost twice as much adrenaline. But it works pretty well with the, whatchamacallit, Concentrated Blast. And we have a Zermagul's Nexus for increased Bone Shield levels. Tier 95 Wand and Cord. They are level 100 with Precise 6 Aftershock 1 on the main hand and Aftershock 4 Eruptive 2 on the offhand. And we have a Gamora because Magic's kind of tied to Gamora right now with the current state of Magic because of the Fracture Stuff Armadal. And we do have a Calgren Demon as well. I will mention this. I will say the Calgren Demon isn't as important as the Gamora, obviously, because the Calgren Demon only offers 6% crit chance, while the Gamora is 12%. So if you're just starting out, you could use something such as a Blood Reaver and maintain pretty relatively the same damage while having an infinite source of healing. And for our inventory, we're using the Fracture Staff Armadal. This is mostly a switch. It is level 100, but we don't like Fortic or anything, so not really important. As Precise 6 Ruthless 1 and Aftershock 4 Erupted 2. We have 2 Restore Flasks. This is if you're not using Pen's Powder, which I don't think I'm going to bother for this video. We have a Power Burst of Vitality, which is just the tank mechanics. Rune Pouches with various runes. Blood, Soul, Cosmic Astral. Air, Chaos, Water, Death. Body, Earth, Law, Astral, and Soul, Body, Earth, Fire. I'm honestly kind of running low on fire runes. I might also go refill that. We have 1 EUF with, so besides our IBAN Staff EUF, which is probably the one you want to be camping for the majority of the dungeon, Obliteration's kind of niche. It helps mostly with the first pillar at the second boss, because the boss can heal and he's healing twice as much as he normally would, so this kind of helps mitigate the healing. It's not needed, but I think it definitely helps with the first set of pillars, so yeah, I would probably advise getting it. Arcane Spear Shield is honestly just for, tanking if you're like panicking. I haven't really used it at all. A bunch of Blubberfish. Armored Battle Staff 8 UF. I'm testing this out. I'm not sure if I like it too much. It's okay, but like sometimes it can just fall flat, and it kind of dabs into like orangey aspect. So is it so important? It might not even be that important, honestly. I might not even try to use it this run, honestly. And we also have a Gothic Staff. Again, I might honestly just try to use just an IBAN Blast this whole run and not even use the Essence Finalities. I might just cast Gothic Staff like once or twice on the last boss just to debuffer, and that's it. This Deathward Rope Top thing, I don't even use this thing. I might honestly just get rid of this in my preset, honestly. We have an Enhanced Excalibur, Overload Salve, Adrenaline Renewal Flask, Luck of Doors for drops, Vuln Bombs, Dreadnoughts for the second boss, and expensive spices, and of course a brew in case we run out of food. And archaeology perks obviously are Death Ward, Fury the Small, and Conservation of Energy. I will show quickly, like honestly, I'm gonna just update this preset really quick. Like, I'm getting rid of this Death Ward top. This Death Ward top I do not use at all, so we're just gonna fix that real quick. And besides that, again, guys, please do this, because I like this. Have a full tank gear on, Fortitude. You Bonfire, you go Anachronia, and you get HP. Like, it honestly bothers me how many people die because they're not HP boosted. It helps so much, and people don't do it. Like, again, I don't know how many people even watch this part. Like, Do people even care? I don't know. I guess not, you know. So we're gonna load back our preset. We have our Cargo and Demon set to 1 auto fire rate. So the one thing I will say is Zorkar isn't actually 100% needed. If you do not like the damage that you take, you can just take a Stasis Warhammer with it, you know, like a Noxious Sight slash, or like, I'd probably just take a Lang Sword or like a Drygor, doesn't matter, with a Stasis Warhammer UF to apply in the third boss, because you don't need to use Zorkar on any of the bosses besides the last one. So I'm just saying you can just debuff her at the start, debuff her at right before last phase, and that's it. So, but we're just gonna use Zorkar just for the sake of convenience. It is a little bit annoying the damage you take, but we'll try to mitigate it as much as possible, obviously. We're gonna cast Darkness, Disruption Shield, and we're gonna go and start our Horde mode run. We're gonna turn our Grimoire on. And so this tactic here is I'm gonna use actually Metamorphosis, guys. So we're gonna Metamorphosis here, Surge, target cycle into Smoke Cloud, Tier 95 special Vol, okay? So we're gonna do exactly that. So do, oh no, so we actually Corruption Blast first, then Tier 95 special, Conk, Wild Magic, and then Asphyxiate. And our hits kind of sucked ass, but that's okay, guys. We're gonna IBAN Blast this guy, 20k, that's pretty good. And we're gonna do a Roar, just wait a little bit, walk to the right, and just attack him. He's phased, that's great. And we're just gonna attack this head and just build. You could kill the head, but it's kind of honestly pointless. We can cast Devotion here too, just because we can tank the damage afterwards. You can build your bleed stacks on this guy with your wand. Cast Magma Tempest on this guy. We're gonna Conk, Wild Magic, and Omni Power this guy. Our wand spec's about to be up, but we'll do it after. Dragon Breath, wand spec. And we're gonna do Rack and Rune to combust for a lot of damage here. Boom. What's that damage, guys? Wow. Necromancy can do that with one hit, guys. So we're gonna go and attack this head here. We're gonna actually build Incite Fear stacks here, because we want to cast Tsunami on this head. We're gonna cast it about now, and we're gonna go. We can just build a little bit. We're gonna go dive here, cast Sunshine, Incite Fear proc, and then strap an armor on. We're gonna Conk Wild Magic. We're gonna Vitality Pot. We're gonna use Tendrils here, and we're kind of dying, but it's okay. We're going to just honestly, we're gonna use a Staff Armor, guys, and we're gonna see how this goes here. Into an IBAN Blast, Conk, IBAN Blast, and then just choke him out, and then just IBAN Blast him again, and you should just honestly be dead. Pretty garbage hits. We got hit by an ice thing. Honestly, I think I should have just used a fix here. I think the Staff of Armor there was kind of stupid, but, you know, guys, I would be honest, I'm still learning Magic. Like, I can get 6 kills an hour during this dungeon, but, like, I don't know, like, the best thing to do at these specific bosses yet. I'm still practicing, but, you know, I just kind of want to put out something out there, or, you know. So, just saying, this does work out. So we're going to go and, what should I call it? Disruption Shield. Surge back down. I will say, maybe the IBAN Blast sucks, guys, because I usually use G-Stat, but, you know, we'll find out in this video, guys. So in this boss, we're going to dive, Target Cycle, Smoke Cloud, and Sunshine, okay? And Dreadnought. So we do that. We need a Vuln. We're going to Conk, Magma Tempest, Corruption Blast, and then Tsunami, Tier 95 special, and then Conk, Wild Magic. We're going to fixate this guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to just Conk. We're going to anticipate, because he's going to do his little ice mechanic, and you don't want to be using thresholds in that part. You need to get out of here instantly, and then we're just going to cast Tendril on this guy. We're going to Conk, IBAN Blast, into Wild Magic, into Obliteration Special. Well, we actually need a little bit more adrenaline, guys, for that. Obliteration Special. We can build on this a little bit, and then we're going to use our Tier 95 Wand Special. Conk, Rack and Ruin, Combust, and it should honestly probably be dead at that point. It is dead. We're going to go back in Sunshine instantly. Swap to Incite Fear, of course, to get procs. We're going to stun him with an impact to give us more time to DPS. We're going to use the Staff Armor special. We're gonna run back here just because I wanted to manipulate how he's putting these down. If you can see, we're gonna just choke him out. We can just tank this mechanic, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna conk into Omni Power here, and then a Tendril. See how our hits go. Really good. So we're gonna cast Obliteration in a second. Obliteration special, and then we're gonna conk this into a Staff of Armor special, and then just conk and Wild Magic. To be honest, I honestly think Ivan Blast would have did more there, but you know, guys, the foresight. We're gonna go in. We're gonna get iced here, yeah, instantly, because he didn't do Scarabs. If he does Scarabs, you just want a Vitality Pot right before they explode. Simple as that. And we need a tier 95 wand special this guy. Yeah, you got it for free. That wasn't for free. We kind of did it late, so we actually should have our Sunshine right now, but yeah, we kind of messed up. On this Sunshine, we're actually going to cast our Smoke Cloud into an ability. And then Tsunami. We can drink another Adrenaline Pot if we want right now. And then Sigil Tendril into a Wild Magic. And he should honestly just be dead at that point. And he isn't dead. Now he's dead. So I think the one thing is I should have honestly just conked into Ivan Blast, not Pillar, honestly. The thing with Ivan Blast I'm not used to, and the one thing I kind of like is how much adrenaline it consumes compared to G-Staff. But, you know, we're just trying it out this time, guys. Hey guys, so I actually messed up my prayer there, so we're just restarting the kill quick. Talking and doing that is kind of funny. I literally died to the last tick we can, so we're just gonna quickly redo this kill here. So again, we need to recast Darkness, so sadly. So we're gonna dive, cast Sunshine Target Cycle, Incite Fear on Conk, Magma Tempest, Corruption Blast, Golem Bomb, Staff of Armor Special, into Conk, Wild Magic. We're gonna Devotion here, and swap the Incite Fear for the proc. Put back Mage Prayer. We're going to Omni Power into a G-Staff. Ooh, we have the wrong G-Staff on, guys. Well, there, now we G-Staff. So if you ever get a, so you see his bomb, we're just gonna tank it. This Vitality Pot here, you'll be absolutely fine. So she's doing some, you know, we're gonna cast Reflect here, and we're gonna Resonance the second or third hit here. Boom, boom, boom. Won't bomb her again, by the way, at this point. We need a tier 95 special her. We tier 95 special her with our wand. Great damage. And we should have Magma Tempest, but we cast a Chain instead. That's okay. We're going to 3 Sunshine. I'm just gonna stay here because I'm honestly kind of lazy, and you have so much food that I don't think it really matters. And she's doing range attacks, so we're just gonna swap the range, obviously. We're going to do a Staff of Armor special. We really want to try to phase her here, but I'm not sure if we will, to be honest with you. So, the thing with this part is this cast Disruption Shield, and this Beetle, as long as you're dodging everything, shouldn't hurt you. So you see how that Beetle exploded? Didn't do anything, that's okay. So we're gonna go Tendril this thing now, because we still have our Staff of Armor up and everything. And we're just gonna Ivan Blast it, and he'll just die. And instead, we're gonna go over here. So at this point, I could go for an RNG, but I'm just gonna build at this point, and we're gonna nuke it after she heals it. So she's about to heal it. We're gonna use a tier 95 wand special into just more abilities. We're just gonna choke it out. We can cast a Excalibur or something. Mage Prep last second to avoid that damage. We're going to Wild Magic into a G-Staff and Smoke Cloud. And at this point, she's very debuffed, and we shouldn't have to worry about that. So in this part, we need to get our Tsunami off, which is actually really important, guys. So we're gonna Tsunami here, Conk, kill this thing. We're gonna Corruption Blast that Monkey Human, by the way. We're gonna Magma Tempest, go here, Adrenaline Pot. We're gonna Staff of Armor special ASAP. Sigil, Smoke Clouds on, which is great. Conk, Wild Magic, into an Omni Power, to a Iban Blast, to the old Dragon Breath technique there. I'm gonna choke her out a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna cast a Reflect here. Resonance the first hit. Just tank the rest. Ooh, we do have a Vitality Potion, but we're gonna play a little bit safe here, guys. So we're gonna do this. A little the IBAN Blast Conk action. So we need tier 95 special really bad. I think I should have did it earlier, but that's okay. So I'm gonna just tank this honestly, and she should just be dead. So we did kill her, guys. That's actually great. I will say the one thing I do think you should, the mistake I made there is I have a habit of corruption blasting into a tier 95 1 specking, right? And I actually think it's kind of bad for last phase because you don't need a double reset to kill the boss. Like, you don't need a reset. As long as you do like a good rotation there, she should die, right? And you know, the only reason we would cast Corruption Boss into tier 95 special is like, oh, maybe I'll get lucky. But you don't need luck, so I think it's just better just to throw out that spec ASAP so it can deal the damage, you know, over time. It should deal it all within that time frame. So overall, you know, that was okay. I kind of funny I died at the cannon mechanic, but you know, guys, I'm gonna edit that out. I was talking, okay. That's just kind of how I do Magic. Maybe I'm neglecting a fixate too much. You know, I think maybe my Armor Staff usage on the second boss was kind of dumb. But IBAN Blast, honestly, like that 22k crits and stuff with Conk is kind of wild, and you know, you need to kind of dodge things, so that big burst of damage just kind of helps out. I think it's really important just to use Tsunami as late as possible before you leave the mine and all. So yeah, hope you liked the video. I will make a Magic guide relatively soon. Again, I want to just iron out the kinks, and again, this is how to do this dungeon. Like, it isn't like necessarily like how to do Magic DPS, although it is a good way to do Magic DPS. It's just you have to take into account what the boss is doing. Like, it's just you know, it's just the sunshine, the tsunami, Fracture Staff Armor into, you know, the basic combos, and then afterwards you just stack bleeds, have plus 200 damage on all your attacks for your next Fracture Staff Armor combo, and you're good. So yeah, I will say as well, it's not important to use like, you know, Conk Dragon Breath at the start in the Sunshine, just because Magma Tempest does so much damage, and you're not benefiting from a crit. As long as you're not doing Tsunami, I would actually prioritize using bleeds over crit, just because you want to maintain your bleed stack. So yeah, bye. Hey guys, we're just gonna head right into another kill. I'm gonna do another run and see how this goes. To be honest, I think I have a better rotation in general on especially with the third boss, honestly. So Gomorrah's on, we're gonna pot up and Metamorphosis, Surge Blade, the dive, and put Smoke Cloud, Spec, Conk, Wild Magic, and Asphyxie, and we'll see how much damage that does. We need some crits, please, game. And we didn't get any, but you know, that's absolutely okay, guys. Dragon Breath, Rack and Ruin, Combust, Corruption Blast, Conk. Really bad hits though, no crit at all. It's like kind of bad. We got build on this guy. We're gonna cast Devotion just to take some damage. Anticipate. Killing this isn't that important, FYI. We're just out to Incite Fear, start building some stacks. Dive, cast Magma Tempest, Conk, Wild Magic, Omni Power, Conk. We're going to just use our special here with our wand. Boom. Corruption Blast, Rack and Ruin, Combust, Dragon Breath, Eddie's Phase. I'm going to just chain these and just kill these fast. Kind of bad placement though, honestly. We're going to rack and just eat some food. We really want to cast our Tsunami, so I'm going to cast Tsunami, Corruption Blast, Surge. I'm going to chain this into a Conk in a second. So Conk, it'll get a little bit hits in. We have Adrenaline out. We're going to use a Staff Armor spec into Vitality Potion. Conk, Wild Magic, Omni Power. We're going to Conk IBAN Blast into a Tendril here. Get our Adrenaline back up. Boom, 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 boom. Move to a side because of the mechanic. And he should be dead at this point. He's just dead just like that. Honestly, guys, I don't like the Staff Armor. It's just, Shadow abilities are clunky. IBAN Blast, guys, it's double damage, pretty much double damage compared to Gothic Staff, and it's such a good Adren dump compared to, like, because you get a Conk, because you can't like Conk special, then Conk again, you get to do something else. So that's where the IBAN Blast is like such a good adrenaline sink. It's kind of like range with a Dark Bow, so really good. Again, I'm probably going to be ignoring my Staff Armor. The G-Staff's only honestly for like the last boss. We're going to Disruption Shield. We're going to put Incite Fear on, very important. Surge, and we're going to put a Smoke Cloud. We're going to Dragon Breath. I kind of messed the rotation. You wanted to do a Magma Tempest here. I'm going to prioritize the stun though. We're going to Staff Armor spec into Conk, Wild Magic, Asphyxiate just to stun him. Boom, boom. Then I'm gonna Omni Power him right up him. We're gonna IBAN Blast him in a second. IBAN Blast. We're gonna do Dragon Breath. We're gonna anticipate this. We're gonna conk this. We're gonna immediately just tendril this guy. And to be honest, maybe I should have tendrilled earlier, but you know, it's okay. So we actually didn't even cast our special, which is kind of bad. So we're gonna see how this goes, but should be relatively fine. Again, he's healing a lot. 18,000 hit is pretty bad. But that's okay, guys, right? Right? Not really. That's kind of bad. So he healed like 400,000 HP, but no, we can deal with that, guys. Re-dreading it whenever. We're just gonna tank this. It doesn't really matter. Just soul split the HP back up. We get Excalibur. Should have Tsunami here, but I made a mistake. That's okay. We all make mistakes. Just have Armor Special. We're gonna go and try to get Adrenaline here. Wild Magic. Walk away from this. Just gonna do a little. We're gonna dive and then walk away. Asphyxiate. We're gonna Omni Power to Tendril and hopefully it'll die. And we're gonna try to do the Obliteration Spec here. We're gonna conk Obliteration Spec. Obliteration Spec. Wild Magic. Conk into Rack and Ruin. Bleed. What do you call it? Staff Spec into Dragon Breath into Combust. Should just be dead at that point. It'll die to next tick. It died. That's good. We're gonna Magma Tempest here. A little bit sloppy so far, because especially not doing we're gonna Corruption Blast into Dragon Breath. I should just instantly kill this. If not, you can always just cast Resonance. But yeah, letting him heal is kind of bad, especially when using magic, because it's essentially like it's there's like no reason not to. Oh, you also have Adrenaline Pot. I kind of forget about this because necromancy doesn't need to Adrenaline Pot, guys. So yeah, I kind of just forget sometimes. We're going to Tendril him into a Conk. IBAN Staff into a Omni Power. Although I think we should have Omni Powered first, but that's okay. Our Conk into IBAN Blast. He's just dead. Again, we made a big mistake with the pillar, but that's okay. You should be by conking into Omni. Like, we got Divine Reach. I'm not sure if could you do IBAN Blast? You'd like hope you get a crit, which is kind of likely, which is fine because you can just like I don't know. It's just like the IBAN Blast is such a big sink at 100% adrenaline. Omni Power, like you can just use at any point in the rotation. You don't have to use it too early. Like you could use it early, especially if you don't have a Fractured Staff of Armor. But like, I think it's fine to delay the Omni Power, honestly. Yeah, we'll continue. I know that Disruption Shield kind of sucks, but that's okay. We're gonna try to cast Excalibur early here just for healing. We have Insight Fear on. We're going to dive and Sunshine, Bone Bomb, Conk, Magma Tempest, Corruption Blast into a Tsunami. Swap to Exandria on the Tsunami. We're gonna Conk into a Wild Magic, into Asphyxiate, or not Asphyxiate, Tendril. Pretty sure it's better to Devotion first, by the way, but that's okay. I'm gonna do a little IBAN Blast. Alright, let this go. Swap to Insight Fear, Conk, IBAN Blast, Dragon Breath. We're gonna drink a Vitality Potion here. We're gonna IBAN Blast at the last tick of Sunshine. Big damage. We're gonna Corruption Blast into tier 95 special. We're gonna cast a Reflect into Divert. Boom, boom, boom. I think you should G-Suffer here. Mage Prayer back on. You flick a little bit if you want. We're gonna go back in Sunshine now. Be careful of this little mechanic. No prioritize our bleeds here. We're going to cast the Tsunami. I don't know, Chain. We just need Adrenaline. We're going to swap to Staff with Conk and then Staff Special. And we're gonna walk out of the wave. We're just gonna Wild Magic. Just really want to phase her. I'm just gonna IBAN Blast, honestly. Kill this little Scarab. You can ignore that one Scarab, honestly. It's not a big deal. Like, Destruction Shield will tank it. Even if you can't tank it, just cast a Reflect. I think Reflect is a lot safer. We're gonna try to kill this thing, Tendriling. Into a tier 95 special, I think. Oh, I messed up. It died. Oh, I got lucky. So we got lucky and killed this thing here. That's pretty cool, guys. We're gonna G-Staff this guy. Kong. Maybe I should just double G-Staff them, honestly, for bonus damage. We're going to surge. We want to keep our bleed stacks and such, so we're going to bleed, and then we need to wait for our tsunami a little bit. So we need to wait, tsunami, and we're going to scarab and time. We're going to target cycle, go to the one that doesn't have, it wasn't selected, conk into a armored staff special, overload, swap to incite fear. Didn't swap, but that's okay, guys. We're gonna wild magic. We're going to omni power. We're just gonna do an IBAN blast and call it a day. We're gonna conk IBAN blast again, and then just asphyxiate. Let this go. Eat the full. I actually don't have food, so I should just do that. Take it. We're going to conk into, I don't tank the hell out of it, I guess. We're gonna see if we get lucky. Ooh, we didn't get lucky. That's okay. We IBAN blast. We need to really get our special off at this point. We did our tier 95 special. We're gonna conk into a Raccoon. I think she'll die to exact damage. Yeah, a little bit messy there, I will admit, but we still got it. Again, really prioritizing that IBAN blast. Pretty good overall. And yeah, I mean, again, really just use that IBAN blast. Like, I missed like easily like at least 10,000. You can even argue 15,000 damage on her between the phase transitions, because one thing that I think I like to do personally is just do G-Staff, IBAN Blast, get her super low, because G-Staff, IBAN Blast I think is at minimum like 25,000 damage, easily 30,000. So that's the combination we do. G-Staff, IBAN Blast. I use Smoke Cloud, G-Staff, IBAN Blast. She sends you to the last phase. You want to debuff her. So again, hopefully that helps. Overall, it's pretty solid kills. You know what, guys? We're just gonna do another one, guys. Another one, right? We're gonna do a 3-kill sample size just to show you, like, again, like in general, like, you know, things get messy. It's okay. Just fix it a little bit. You know, we're all learning. You're not gonna be perfect. I'm not perfect. That's a-okay, right? So Metamorphosis. We're gonna surge in Corruption Blast. We're going to tier 95 special. We hit. We're gonna wild magic, and I think I might just omni power, but these hits are really good that I don't think I need to. I'm just gonna IBAN blast, honestly. I didn't need an IBAN blast, but you know, I just did it in case the hits were bad. You just want to phase it to save as much time as possible, honestly. We're gonna build on this guy. We're gonna Resonance Assist is the heal. We're gonna conk on that guy. Spawn. We're gonna just Magma Tempest into Asphyxiate. Swap to Incite Fear to get that nice proc damage in. And then we're going to Omni Power. Conk, Rack and Ruin, Dragon Breath, Corruption Blast, and our spec is going to come up in a second, but that's okay. We're just going to spec into Corruption Blast and should just die easily. Swap back to Incite Fear. We're going to build here, and we're going to Tsunami, I think, after we hit this first one. So if we get the first one, we're going to Tsunami now. We're going to go to the next one now. You want to walk because you really want to dive in place over here. And we're gonna conk, rack, armor staff, range per on sigil. You probably won't have sigil, but yeah, you just want a wild magic, obviously. We're going to swap back into Incite Fear, into IBAN Blast, into Omni Power, into conk, into probably Tendrils, but he's just dead here. We're just gonna IBAN Blast. Extremely good damage there. Again, IBAN Blast, guys. The self-proclaimed Son of Zamorak, guys. IBAN himself has blessed magic, right? So we're gonna run back. Try to get that second boss a little bit better. Maybe I should be dumping Tendrils earlier, to be honest. Again, I haven't. The second boss is the one boss I'm not like I'm still like ironing out the kinks, you know, because it's like a boss where you want to stun it. Plus, you might get unlucky with the Dreadnought stun. So we're gonna try to do this here. Where we're just go boom, conk, Magma Tempest. It didn't stun it. I'm just gonna assume my Dreadnought will stun it, and it did. Lucky me, right? And we're just gonna conk into a wild magic, to an asphyxiate. I'm just gonna conk into a IBAN Blaster. I got a billion crits. We're gonna tendril into an IBAN Blast. IBAN Blast. We're gonna feed on that. Dragon Breath. We're gonna conk into Obliteration Staff special. Then we're going to Wild Magic, Conk, I'm just gonna IBAN Blast it, honestly. I think I should have fixed, that was a mistake. I think I should have just fixed it, but that's okay, guys. We gotta just bleed it and it should die. Dragon Breath is really good there because it'll instantly proc the bleed damage that we need. We're gonna put more stuns, more Vuln Bombs. Just proc that Inside Fear. We're gonna Wild Magic because I think we have time. Although we lost the game take for some reason, guys, so it's a bummer, but that's okay. We're gonna cast our little Sunshine, use a bleed because we're not under a tsunami effect yet. We're gonna get the Staff of Armor down ASAP. Walk here, Disruption Shield this next hit incoming. Bracken Ruin, didn't get any good hits. Walk back in, we're gonna Incite Fear. Asphyxiate, boom, boom, and Sanctum. We're going to Tendril this likely. Yep, we're Tendriling. Boom, boom, boom. I think we're gonna IBAN Blast, or just Dragon Breath. I think it'll die, right? Yep, it died. We're gonna IBAN Blast. I think we should have Omni Powered here, honestly. I think that was a mistake. But again, guys, you know, we got some pretty good hits. We're gonna Corruption Blast. We're going to conk a tier 95 special guys hype. We're going to Dragon Breath into a conk. We'll die. We're going to Corruption Blast. Combust to keep the stacks up. We're going to conk into a Corruption. Let's go to Sunshine. You could do a Metamorphosis, but I'm personally not a big fan of it. I really just want to get the Staff of Armor down at this point. Into a Tendril, into a Wild Magic, and he should just be dead. Let's go Wild Magic immediately, and he should just die. So that was a pretty good kill. Again, still ironing out the kinks. Could probably get it lower. I think the Tendril. I think like canceling the fix and getting the Tendril and stuff, and maybe the deep impact there was pretty good on the boss, because you just want to dump your adrenaline, because if you don't know, if the boss freezes you and the ice comes up, even if you had 8 crits on the boss, they won't land on the boss because there's a wall. You can't, if there's an object blocking your way, you cannot path out. And the shards, what are we called? The storm of armor hits from your fractured Staff of Armor will not hit the boss. So that's very important to note, okay? So we're going to swap back to Incite Fear. You can click Auto Cast, and we're going to Surge, or not Surge, but Dive. Oh my god, what are we doing, guys? Sorry. A little bit of brain fart moment, guys. I thought about what I was doing too hard, and I messed up. Don't do that. So we're going to conk into a Wild Magic, into a Devotion, into probably just an IBAN Blast here, honestly. IBAN Blast, Tendril, back to Adrenaline, do a conk into a IBAN Blast. We're gonna let the fix go. We're gonna Excalibur, drink this potion fast, Vitality, Dragon Breath, and we can get a hit of IBAN Blast, which is nice. We're gonna cast a Reflect in a second. We're gonna get ready to tank it. Divert. Boom, boom, boom. You can even just debilitate here. Like, if you're ever uncomfortable, again, using a defensive is not a big deal. It is okay. I should have Corruption actually combusted here, actually. That's okay. We all make mistakes. We're gonna just conk and just do some basic damage. Should have maybe Magma Tempest, but keeping up the stacks is really good. Oh, I should have stopped the Armor. Didn't notice it was up. My bad. Just got Corruption Blast. Conk, Wild Magic into a Tendril, and I have to might just Omni Power in here, or just IBAN Blast. Yeah, I mean, Blast didn't work. That's okay. So she's phased, but we have to wait a little bit. I'm gonna just Disruption Shield. Okay, well, we were full HP, so it didn't matter anyway. We're gonna Omni Power this guy, I think. I didn't even mean to actually do the IBAN Blast here. But hey, it worked, right? Hey, at this point, you could build on this or try to kill it. I would try to kill it. Our staff, our wand didn't proc, so like it's kind of like in vain. Like when that happens, you can just, I mean, honestly, I might even be able to kill it actually. But if that happens, you can just build and just no rush. We're just gonna fixate it into a rack. Should be dead. We're going to do IBAN Blast into G staff here. 18k. Ooh, we didn't make it. Yeah, we were a little bit delayed because I waited for the smoke cloud. Not sure if that was worth it. I think I could smoke cloud out of the realm, honestly. Like, I don't even think that's even worth doing, to be honest with you guys. We're just gonna Tsunami ASAP. Mostly because we kind of need the adrenaline. So he's dead. Sun and Monkey. Flip Lead. Dial. Adren Pot. Conk. Practice Chef Armoral. Sigil. Tendril. Conk. Wild Magic. Omni Power. Just gonna Dragon Breath. Conk. We're gonna do a special. Rack. We're gonna divert here. Take the hit. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna drink a Vitality Potion. And then Conk and Wild Magic. And we're going to do an IBAN Blast special again. At this point, I'm just gonna apply my Tier 95 Wand special. Corruption Blast. I think this is fine. Try to kill her, and she's dead. Again, a little bit sloppy. Especially at the beginning, I kind of like just stood there. But yeah, again, like, not too bad. Again, IBAN Blast, guys, like, insane. I even missed out on, he's like 8,000, 10,000 damage. Like, she should have died earlier. But as long as you, like, do the Tsunami, leave within 2 abilities after using Tsunami, like, use a chain or, you know, and hit with Greater Conch, you'll get all your adrenaline back instantly. It might even be worth the delay killing the dogs even a little bit. So, just saying, overall, Magic's really fun. I really like Magic, guys. I'm honestly kind of protesting Necromancy because I think it's way too easy of a style. It needs to get nerfed by like 30-20% damage, honestly. I'm gonna do one more kill, but again, I'm not gonna bother streaming it. It's not streaming, recording. So I hope you liked the video. I will make a Magic guide relatively soon, so don't worry about that. Bye.